You've got a proposal open, cursor blinking on the line item that says Agentic workflow plus $800. Your thumb is hovering over the delete key because a voice in your head is asking if you're about to rip off a small business owner who doesn't even know what that word means. Gartner just said over 40% of these agentic projects get cancelled by 2027. So which is it? Are you charging for real value, or are you the reason that the stat exists? Stick around, because the answer isn't about the word at all. By the end, you'll know exactly what to put on that line item instead. That pause before you hit send. That's the whole video right there. Because Gartner didn't just predict cancellations. They looked at the market and said only about 130 vendors out of thousands calling themselves agentic AI are actually building the real thing. Everybody else is agentic washing, slapping the word on ordinary automation and hoping nobody checks. So that guilt sitting on your cursor, it's not irrational. The market is genuinely full of relabeled workflows wearing a new coat of paint. The real question is whether that fear is justified for your work specifically, and that's exactly where most consultants get the diagnosis wrong. Here's the part that stings a little. Your client already did their homework before your quote ever landed. MIT's NANDA research, reported by Fortune, found 95% of all generative AI pilots show zero measurable bottom line impact. Zero. And a 2026 industry survey covering BCG's research put a number on the other side too. Only 26% of companies say AI actually paid off. So picture the client who ran a pilot last year, watched nothing move, and is now staring at your quote, wondering if it is the same story with better branding. That hesitation is the homework they already did. But here's the twist. Forbes went back and actually dug into the same 40% number everyone quotes as proof AI doesn't work. What they found was a management and strategy failure. As I see it, a badly scoped agentic project fails exactly the same way a badly scoped website build fails. Nobody blames HTML for that. The shaky part was always how most people price this work, starting with the number on the invoice. Most end-to-end AI agent consultants undercut themselves. They assume the client won't pay for something labeled agentic, so they shave the number down before even sending it. That assumption is backwards. Small businesses weigh the outcome far more than the label you put on the workflow. An agentic workflow doesn't need a discount just because of what it is called. Guilt pricing yourself down is the actual mistake here. And it turns out the market already settled this argument at a scale way bigger than any freelancer's invoice. Deloitte published actual accounting guidance in June 2026 on outcome-based pricing for agentic AI software. That means your invoice format already has a name in finance departments. SAP's own dual agents now bill on consumption, not seats. Zendesk charges $1.50 to $2 per automated resolution. No seats, no agentic markup, just the result. So if the biggest software vendors on earth stopped pricing on hours and moved to pricing on outcomes, a freelancer doing the same thing isn't overcharging. They're just caught up. So here's the number. 2026 rate guides put agentic automation work at 50 to 250 plus an hour. 5 or more shipped projects is what earns you the 30 to 50% premium on top of that. Shipped proof earns that premium more than the word agentic ever will. And stack a specialized industry on top, healthcare, finance, legal, and that's another 20 to 40%. So go back to that proposal. The $800 was never the question. The question is whether you got the shipped work and the outcome to back it up. Your job was never to apologize for the word. It's to deliver outcomes with agentic workflows and price like you actually can. If you're quoting agentic work right now, drop your current rate in the comments. I want to see where this range actually lands for the people watching, and subscribe for more AI breakdowns on the business side of things, not just the setup tutorials. I'll see you in the next one.